to the final train to Blue Moon Canyon. Woohoo! And I believe we are at the point in the game where there isn't really a set thing that you have to do, so you just gotta talk to everyone to kind of work your way to things you got to do. So, let's see here. Let's just talk to everybody and see what's going down. What's going down? You want to know just what's going down? What's going down? Tell me what's going down. You want to know just what's going down? I'm yours. Take me as I am. I'm yours. Would you take this space between us and fill it up?
What's going on?
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Helping people's what I'm all about.
Well, that's not what I
What's
wanted
going
to say.
How did you and Lori meet?
We met at a party in New York. Nice girl. Not a lot of stairs, but nice girl.
She seems to have a thing for your eyes.
Yeah, she always told me they were... I mean, she told me once that she thought they were very, brown.
Huh.
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Anything for a fellow detective.
Hey, glad you stopped in. You gotta listen to this.
What have you got?
I put this digital recorder in the corner where Camille showed up in that picture and turned it on so it would just keep recording. Now when you play it back at normal volume, all you hear is background noise. But when you turn the volume way up and run the signal through a filter or two,
I hear something.
It kind of sounds like a woman singing.
not just anyone.
Camille.
So be careful what you say in here. She's listening.
Are you by any chance missing a small digital thermometer?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. When I went through the box I packed them in, that one over there, I came up one short. I was hoping to set up at least 6 in here so I could check the cold spots. How did you know I was missing one?
Because Tino Balducci found it by the emergency brake handle when he was dusting it for fingerprints. And now he thinks you're the one who pulled it.
That's ridiculous. I didn't have any reason to pull the emergency brake.
Have you been in this room the whole time you've been on the train?
Of course not. I made a couple of trips to my compartment in the sleeping car to get more equipment. But did I get an overpowering urge to pull the emergency brake while I was there? No.
Any truth to the rumor that your show's about to be canceled?
Newsflash, my show was canceled. Happened last night. But what nobody knows yet is that it's been picked up by a major TV network. Not only am I still on the air, but I'm sitting prettier than ever.
Huh.
Any other questions?
Well, I'll catch you later.
Pleasure talking to you.
So if he didn't pull it, how did Tino get the thermometer? Unless he took it. Yeah, I think Tino planted that thermometer.
More questions? I'll let you get back to your writing. That would be nice.
Yep. Planted in book. In book burial ground.
More questions? What were you and Lori arguing about earlier today?
Lori and I? We weren't arguing. We were simply discussing a topic about which both of us are passionate.
Were you discussing her wanting to be a romance novelist?
No, and even if you would, that's really none of your business. I know that sounds harsh, but really, Nancy, eavesdropping is so tacky.
Actually, it was Frank and Joe Hardy who overheard you. They said I should talk to you before they gave me all the gory details, but since you obviously don't want to tell me your side of the story, I'll just have to get the scoop from them.
No, you don't have to do that. A storyline that Lori submitted to me found its way into my last book, despite the fact that she never received compensation for it. She's reading the book now, and when she got to that part, she's free.
And that's what you were arguing about?
Now, legally, she's not free, and I'm certainly not about to admit and it's not as if she needs to know. But that's what we were arguing about. For what it's worth, I'm going to talk to this producer. I see what her past story in the next movie. It'll help ease my conscience, and who knows? She could become the film star. I mean, really, why?
I should get going. That would be nice.
My love, I don't remember what the rest of the words. Would be a that!
John Gray has his thermometers packed in.
Da da da! Sorry for the delayed pause.
What's going on?
Had to get the breath to do the da da da.
You're the one who pulled that emergency brake, aren't you?
Ga ga ga!
What, are you joking?
Not one minuscule.
Care to explain how packing material from the box those thermometers were in wound up on the floor over there?
You're just some teenage nobody. You don't have to listen to this.
You're right, you don't. Neither do the other passengers. But unless you give me a good reason not to, I think I'll tell them anyway.
And if you call me a teenage nobody again, you're gonna be breathing through your ears.
Maybe all those lies people have been spreading are starting to get to me. Maybe I thought it would help if I got a little positive press by solving a crime going on a train. Maybe I apologize. And maybe you can see fit not to let any of this go beyond this room.
Well, no harm done, I guess.
Great. Well, what else can I do for you?
You've been a big help.
Anything for a fellow detective.
Wrong door. Excuse me.
Yes? I hear that Tino and you used to be an item.
How did you know that?
I'm a good detective, remember?
We've been out a couple of times, yeah. As for when we stopped going out, you'd have to ask him.
I'll come back later. I'll be waiting.
Do that puzzle yet. So let's talk to Tino again. And then we're gonna call Bess and George and see if they have the name of the ballet shoes maker. Stay awake here. Yeah! I bet you're awake now.
What's going on?
How come you told me you and Lori never went out, and she told me you did?
Don't you ever stop asking questions?
When people start giving honest answers.
When people start answering them honestly, I do.
I'm done with it, okay? I'm not proud of what I did. I'm not happy about what I did, but it's done. It's over. Now let's drive.
If you didn't want to dump her, why did you?
You are incredibly irritating, you know that? I dumped her because people said going out with her would make me look bad. Said she wasn't sure. No one took her seriously. Said advised her. No one would take me seriously.
Nobody already does take you
Did
seriously.
you ever tell Lori any of this?
Now take a power. I don't feel like talking anymore.
Oh, Tino, don't make it like that.
Still don't feel like talking. Still don't feel like talking.
How about now?
Still don't feel like talking.
How about now?
Still don't feel like talking.
Fine. Be that way.
Still don't feel like talking.
Fine. Be that way. Ah! Huh? cursor must have slipped.
Me again. Just checking to see whether you were able to find out the name of those dancing shoes yet.
Your wish is our command. But hang on to your hat. The name is a real mouthful. The shoes were made by Chaussette Chatillon. C-H-A-U-S-S. Yes. C-H-A-U-O-Y-A-N-T-E-S. That's French for shimmering socks. Apparently, if you were at the dancing in the 1870s, that was the company to get your shoes from.
Chaussette Chatillon. Got it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for letting us help.
Apparently, Tino and Lori went out a couple of times, but he broke it off.
Why do you break it off?
Because everybody told him dating her would hurt his credibility.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. It's cool that Balducci lets other people tell him who to date? No, that the three of us know something that like maybe 4 other people in the whole country knows. You screwed the tabloids, Nancy. Beth, calm down. You're slopping paint all over the phone. Oh no, it still works, doesn't it? Hello? Nancy? You still there? Hello?
Yes, Bess, I'm still here.
Oh, thank goodness. So what other yummy things have you found out?
Charlena and Lori had this big, huge argument, and you'll never guess why.
Lori calls Charlena a hack.
No,
Charlena called Lori an airhead.
no.
Beth, she doesn't really want you to guess, okay? Tell us, man.
Well, it seems that Lori sent Charlena a bunch of story ideas, one of which Charlena used in her latest book without telling or paying Lori.
Charlena stole something Lori wrote? That's incredible. No, the fact that Lori wrote something that Charlena thought was worth stealing. That was incredible.
It makes me think that Charlena is a lot more devious than she appears.
Yeah, better keep an eye on her, Nan.
Get this, it turns out that Tino Balducci pulled the emergency brake.
She did it?
He framed John Gray so he could arrest him and get some positive press for himself. I think it finally dawned on him that he's not the great detective everyone thinks he is, and probably never will be.
Or
Pathetic
ever.
can you get? You said it. You're so right.
I discovered this cabinet full of old dolls in the caboose.
Old dogs think like, whose were they?
They belonged to Jake's wife, Camille. Jake mentioned them in his letter to his niece.
They could have been Jake's, you know. I mean, they never had a child of their own, right? So maybe after Camille died, he went a little bonkers. Oh, sad. Hey, I'm just trying to think outside the box here, okay? Something it wouldn't hurt you to do from time to time, so this is a little imagination. You know, maybe I'll just put this paintbrush down, walk out that door, and let you do this all by yourself. No! You've got to keep painting. If I don't get this done by tomorrow, I'll be grounded for a month. I was just kidding about your imagination. It's wonderful. You're wonderful.
Very, very wonderful.
That's more like it.
Way to go, George.
John Gray claims to have Camille's voice on tape.
Really? Did you hear it?
I
Yep.
heard a woman singing, but it was very faint.
You heard an actual ghost?
Yes, whatever I heard was barely audible. For all I know, it could have been a voice off the radio or something.
Did the real Camille like to sing?
According to Charlena, she did.
Well, there you go. You heard a ghost. Oh, Beth, you are so gullible. Open-minded. Gullible.
Talk to you soon.
Let us know what happened.
Yeah, this whole thing with Tino and Lori, it reminds me of a song. A country song. Let me sing a section for you. You're on the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset. She's going off about something that you said, and she doesn't get your... There we go! More slugs! And a weird Valentine thingy. And that's all you can look at. Not even a gemstone. Human like I do. I'm in my room, it's a typical Tuesday night. I'm listening to the kind of music she doesn't like, and she'll never know your story like I do. She wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers. She dreaming about the day when you'll wake up and find that what you're looking for has been here the whole time. If you could see that I'm the one who understands you've been here all along, so why can't you see? You belong with me. You belong with me. Yeah, that definitely just wraps up the whole thingy with Tino and Lori in song. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so the red bow girl is last. Okay. So, yeah. Now I am going to attempt to get the square of the duck. Wait a sec. Okay. Hold on. Let me check my clipper paper to see what a square and duck are worth. Oh, I happen to have a little diagram here about how to go about it. But I'm missing one. Okay. Okay, so that worked. I'm gonna go check the sampler. Wait, maybe I have it written down after all. Nope, don't have it written down. The duck equals 1. Okay. The square is 4 and the duck is 1. Okay. I think I might have an idea about how to go about this. So the 3 needs to be spare. Okay.
There, with any luck, I just opened the stove in the dining car.
Yippee! Let's see how fast I can possibly click without making any mistakes. I'm just flying through these cars. La 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 la.
James Thurston.
Ooh. Ah. Oh, hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Balducci wants me to share everything I find out about Jake Hurley with him.
I'll bet he does.
He just doesn't want you to show him up again.
Yeah, he wants you to do all the legwork so at the last minute, bam, he can swoop in and grab all the credit.
I wouldn't tell him a thing, Nance.
Unless it's to get lost.
I'll be sure to do that, Joe.
I think I know the name of Jake Hurley's engineer. James Thurston.
Great! What else do you know about him?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, finding out more about him will give us something to do. We'll look into it.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
You know where to find us.
Yep.
Engineer, this better be Miss Gerard.
Well, actually,
Forget it.
Check my to-do list.
can't check that off yet. Haven't done that yet. Check. I'm done with that. Finish that. I'm done with that. Finish that. Finish that. Can't check that off yet. Check. Finish that. Finish that. I'm done with that. Check. Finish that. Check. I'm done with that. Check. Can't check that. Haven't done that yet. Can't check that off yet. Finish that. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Haven't done that yet. Haven't done that yet. Finish that. Finish that. Haven't done that yet. Check. I'm done with that. Finish that.
Figure out how you're supposed to move that painting. Oh, I think I can do that now. Let's do Picture, find it fast, find it first. Picture, find it fast, find it first. Now, if I were an eagle, where would I be? Ah. Oh! Okay, that should be relatively easy.
I wonder if that eagle has something to do with the eagle in that painting in the dining car.
You don't miss the trick, do you? I'm missing a coin. Let's see what else is on our list. Find the gemstones that were listed on the diagram of Jake's projector. Okay. Now, if I were a gemstone, where would I be? Well, let's start out by seeing which ones we already have. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Eye of the Tiger is fixed on a star. How many do we need? Hold on, let me check my sketch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we only have 4. So we're missing 2. Okay, we need the orange one, and we need the purple one. Both of which we cannot get at this point. Huh. Okay, so what's next on our to-do list? See if Frank and Joe were able to find anything about Jake's engineer. Okay, so on our way.
To say anything, I just want to say thank you.
Huh?
Tinu came to see me.
Ah!
You made him realize what a jerk he'd been for dumping me, and then he asked me out. He said he doesn't care what anybody else thinks. He thinks we make the perfect couple.
Yay!
What do you want?
I can't stay mad at a fellow detective. What do you need?
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Don't mention it.
Stop.
I won't keep you any longer.
Goodbye.
Seven a.m. the usual morning lineup. Starting the chores and sweep till the floors are clean. Polish and wax, do laundry and mop and shine up. Sleep again, and by then it's like 7:15, and so I'll read a book, or maybe 2 or 3. I'll add a few new paintings to my gallery. I'll play guitar, paint, and cook and bake sickly, stuck in the same place I've always been. And I'll keep wondering and wondering and wondering and wondering, when will my life begin?
More questions?
Nope.
I'll touch bases with you later. My publisher thanks you.
You're welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Were you able to find anything out about Jake's engineer, that James Thurston guy?
Good news and bad news. The good news is he had a wife in Copper Gorge, so he may have had children.
The bad news is our internet service provider stopped providing before we could use our cell phones to find out anything else.
That's okay. We can do more checking when we get to Copper Gorge.
Right.
I've been working on the railroad all the ding-dang day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time of day. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morn. Can't you hear the captain shouting? Die to blow your horn. Oh, die to won't you blow, die to won't you blow, die to won't you blow.
You startled me. Do you work here?
I do. Are you looking for someone?
Yes. Camille Hurley. She died back in the 1800s.
Ah, Camille. Beautiful cliff, wonderful views, good things. Whoever buries them, it's not fulfilling.
May I go inside it?
You may, but unfortunately you can't.
Why not?
I accidentally dropped the key on the grate in front of the cliff. If you can retrieve it, you can keep it. I'm having another one late. But if you do go into the cliff, just remember, you won't be alone.
Welcome to Buell's Old Time Taxi House. Come on over here. Welcome, stranger.
Hi.
You by any chance getting here on that private train what's parked out yonder?
Matter of fact, yes I did.
There's a rumor going around that Charlene Purcell's on board.
As a matter of fact, yes it is.
Hot dang, if that don't beat off. I've read every single book that gal's ever written.
Cool.
Best writer ever lived. Did she get off the train too?
Think so. She's pretty busy.
Charlene Purcell herself right here in Copper Gorge, breathing the same air as me. Hot dang! Well, welcome, little missy. Go on in and take a gander at what life was like during the heyday of Copper Gorge whilst you sample some of our delicious homemade saltwater taffy.
Sample?
Some kind of museum?
Why, it's the best kind of museum, sister. It's free. You can gape and gawk and ooh and ah to your heart's content. At least you can till I close it up.
So it sounds to me like this person behind the counter is to Charlene Purcell novels what I am to Geronimo Stilton novels. A major fan.
Where'd all this stuff come from?
Been in the family for years. For centuries. See, Fuel was my great-great-uncle. This building used to be his general store. During the glory days back in the 1880s, he commenced a pawnbroker. So the miners Papa Gorge was crawling with back then to raise some cash to pay for grub and tools and such. But pretty soon, the mining boom went bust. And there was Uncle Buell, stuck with a whole store full of junk. Only it wasn't junk to him. Debris from lost lives and broken dreams, what he called it. Couldn't bring himself to get rid of it. So, passed it on to his kid. My great-granddaddy's the one who come up with the idea of turning the place into a tourist attraction.
Thanks, but it doesn't look like you're attracting that many tourists.
That's because it's the off-season. Come summer, we're rolling in tourists. Mostly on account of the tackle. Tourists just love tackle. Especially when you dangle a free sample in front of them to get them hooked. Of course, it ain't really fun. Some daffy on a stick will cost you 2 tokens. Which you can get by winning both those games over there.
How much does it cost to play them?
How much does it cost to play that?
Well, ain't you a little penny pincher? Back to the matter is they're free. Unless you go messing with the artifacts I got in here. Do that and you'll be head first in the nearest snowdrift before you know it.
Good to know.
Do you by any chance have any of Jake Hurley's things in here?
Jake who?
Hurley. He was a miner. I think he may have left a lamp and a pickaxe with your great-great-uncle.
Never heard of it. Of course, that don't mean his stuff's not here. Just means you're just going to have to look around and see for yourself. But remember, Susie Q, don't touch.
Great talking to you.
I'll bet it was. I'll bet it was.
It really was.
J.H. I wonder if this used to be Jake Hurley's trunk. If this was his trunk, maybe the pickaxe and lamp that I need are inside.
You ain't touching anything over there, are you, Nicky?
Oops, I'd better go ask permission before I mess with this.
Huh, a bat. Huh, won't let me click.
Tabby on a stick. Hey, maybe I could use this to fish the crypt key out from under that grate.
Basically, what you're trying to do here is get to the top of the hill before the abominable snowman does. And what I do is I just click until somebody gets to the top. That's what I do. Come on, Mike the Miner. Come on, Mike Miner. Oh, got bit by a rattler snake. Ah, I got mugged. I got beat by an abominable snowman. I can't believe it. Ooh, low battery. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to stop it here because I have a low battery and I need to get my charger.